Hey guys, hope you're having a great start to your week. Wanted to take a couple of minutes and really highlight a couple of beers that we released this week. Give you guys a little bit more of an in-depth look at some of the stuff that we're putting out. The first one that I want to highlight this week is the Nightmare Brewing. It's kind of a smaller, nano-ish brewery that we've gotten out of the Northeast. We've gotten a couple shipments of their stuff. It's done really, really well for us. It's very interesting can artwork and it's very unique beer styles and brews. But really good stuff, really some stuff that you should track down. So I really wanted to highlight their Goza. It's called Windlass of Erasmus. Only a few cases around right now. There may be a few kegs left. Came out about a week ago, so it's been on draft at some of the better craft accounts. It's a Goza with blackberries, black currants, and black sea salt, but it comes in at 6.5%. It's got a really nice color here. I'm going to pour it out here. I can't wait to get all the dirty glass comments from you guys on the internet. But you can see this amazing color as we pour it out here. Really pretty strong for a Goza. Not a bad pour. Let that head settle for a minute. Like I said, it's on draft at some select accounts. We've been getting more and more of their stuff in. It's starting to pick up a little bit of momentum. We usually get it as much as we can when it's available. I don't know if you can see it, but some really interesting can artwork there. Each can is a different, based on a different torture method, and it's represented on the glass. So a little bit hardcore, as the name Nightmare might suggest. Nice head on this one, great color. Very smooth. You can definitely taste the salt coming through in a very good way. Very fruity. A lot less similar to a lactose style, maybe similar like a beer like the Omnipollo Pleroma. There's a little bit more flavor and less smoothness. I would say I'm a little bit more of a fan of the Pleroma because of the added lactose sugar. But this is still a very good beer. Like I said, it's available in 16-ounce cans right now and limited draft. But if you haven't tried stuff from Nightmare, like I said, they've got some great beers. They have a 17% Imperial Stout called Scapism. It's been around in some cans and draft. Definitely worth trying. Definitely worth looking for some of their beer if you haven't tried it. And if you like Gozas, it's 6.5%. This one is very good. The other beer I wanted to highlight this week is the Singlecut Double Whammy. This is a Lupulin Imperial IPA. I'm going to read you the description here. Smooth and balanced with tropical and stone fruit hops aplenty. The next in our crazy Whammy series, a bold and brash explosion of tropical fruit, fuller and less dry than our standard style, which is a nice change up from what you usually get. Obviously very, very juicy IPAs coming out of Singlecut. Nice to have a little bit change of pace. Actually got to try this one on Saturday a couple days ago. Very good beer. Going to pour this one out here in a second. Clocks in at 8% ABV. We haven't gotten much draft of this one. I believe there's 2 or 3 kegs that came into the market. They're going to be held for some events. I know one is going to be coming up that you'll hear about probably on our social media at Whole Foods South Hills, and there's a couple others. I believe the other Whole Foods got one as well up in Wexford. Like I said, don't want to hear the dirty glass comments, although this one doesn't look too bad. Nice little pour, nice head on that one. Just clean can artwork as usual from Singlecut. Hopefully that doesn't block the screen too much. Get this out of the way here. Just there's some mango notes in this one. The combination of being dry but still a very smooth drinker is very nice. You can definitely tell that it's dry, but for my personal taste, a very nice change of pace from the typical Singlecut juice bombs that we're getting. Not that those are bad at all, but it's nice to just get a little bit of variety. You cannot taste the 8% alcohol. Actually, there's a lot of times in these beer descriptions, like this one describes a bubblegum aroma. A lot of times I don't get some of those more exotic flavors, but I do get a hint of the bubblegum in this, as well as the citrus fruits. This is a nice one because it's one that you could easily put down a couple of. It's not too overpowering, not too intensely bitter. Very nice, easy drinker. Like I said, it's a nice combination of smooth and dry. So another hit from Singlecut. This one just released in 16-ounce cans within the last few days. Look for this one around the market. Like I said, don't forget to check out some stuff from Nightmare Brewing. Just really wanted to sit down and highlight a couple of the beers that we're releasing this week so that you get a better feel for what's out there. If you have any questions, as always, reach out to us on social media. We'll have a new podcast coming up Wednesday morning. That'll drop with Nick Bogaz, the founder and owner of the Caliente Pizza and Craft Beer chain. That was an awesome interview. Happy to have him as our first interview guest. So definitely look for that one. And we'll also, as usual, have some updates on what's releasing this week, some events we're having, and some other cool stuff. Hope your week got off to a great start. Have a good one.